I think we should start off the podcast because it is Crisco's birthday, so happy birthday to Crisco. But we should start it off with reading some of the great, what do you call it when you're writing somebody's card? Very impressions, the very nice sentiments.
No, don't do that.
Signatures.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't have to read them all. No, he's got to
I
read a
was
couple.
so on the spot. I never know what to write.
Well, nobody
let's start with
asked
Brooks,
me
then.
to
Start
write.
with Brooks.
Mine's really generic.
Happy birthday, Crisco. Can't wait to celebrate with you soon. That's a very nice message. Thank you.
And that's from Brooks?
That was from
That's
Brooks.
from Brooks.
Love
Wow.
Here's
I like
Des, who added to the card after I got the card.
Yeah, I said, here, quick, give it to me.
All the people, by the way, there's like 60, well, probably 30 signatures on here. But I don't know why I have it up so high. She did not get asked as a part of the show and one of my closest
But
friends.
I bring my own stuff.
Which is, they told me, don't leave until you sign Crisco's card. So I wasn't allowed to leave until I signed it. They never said
I
that
just
same
got
thing to you.
told this morning.
Dude, I have people across the hall on here, but they didn't ask you this morning. I love you, Des. And then
That was very nice, Des. Thank you so much for putting nice, thoughtful words into that card for him.
Let's see what Wesley said.
Wes has quickly had the best signatures on everybody's cards because he
Truly.
just gives 0 Fs about birthdays and typically the person whose birthday it is, which is my favorite. But I know he loves me, and so this is even funnier because he wrote, "You're not special. ... Everyone has birthdays. Get a life, Wes." Not even love Wes. Not even like a little heart emoji. Nothing. Just simply,
Nothing. That's-
you're not special.
That's how he says I love you.
Oh, I know. Like I said, if this was somebody else and they were in sales, and I'd be like,
Oh, that's very
Jesus.
harsh.
What
This
do you
is kind
write
of a
on not
dick.
everybody else's cards? Just like happy birthday?
No, the same
I
thing.
got to be perfectly honest, Des. Outside of you and Crisco and Brooks, and
You refuse?
I
You didn't
honestly
get
have never
asked.
been asked. I've never been asked to sign anybody else's card.
It
And
is
maybe this
funny
why.
how it is funny what the criteria to be asked. Apparently, I
I
don't think
also-
there is one. I think it's just purely random.
It's like if you walk by, she
Yeah.
did say, she goes, I meant to say,
Yep.
don't leave. I need you to sign the card. And then I turned around and you were gone. I'm like, well, it's because you never said anything about signing a card. I didn't know. I just assumed you didn't have a card. You came in with the bobblehead. You never said anything about the card.
Yeah. That was
there's
so
one-
funny.
There's one on here. I don't know who it is,
Oh.
and I don't know the message. It says, "Happy 3-day Crisco. Hope it all worked out."
It's B. I bet.
Oh,
not
they just
3.
didn't. Does it not look like a 3? It's one. It doesn't have
Yeah.
I
any
think
part of the line.
I think they're being offered a
hope it
threesome.
all, but also
Oh.
hope it all worked out.
Hope it all worked out. I think they're saying
Your
Your butt stuff.
colonoscopy?
His butt stuff.
Yeah, my butt stuff. Yeah, and it did. Thank you, Minji. Appreciate you. I just don't know. It starts with an O, but I'm like,
Oleana.
oh.
Let me see. Let me
Yeah,
see
I
real
literally,
quick.
it's the big one.
Ogre.
Ogre. Oh, I bet it's
Ogie
ogre. The
Oglethorpe.
bridge
No,
ogre.
or
we have
is
to
it N? N-A-H?
Yeah, I want
no,
to
you
try
have
and
to
figure
figure
this
Is
it
out.
that Dan?
Yeah,
Our boss
is
that
like
looks like
D-A-N.
Dan.
No, our boss is on vacation.
Yeah, he wouldn't
wasn't
have
here
figured
yesterday.
it out.
But he could have. Yeah.
No, she made the card yesterday morning because I
Oh.
was the first signature on there with
Okay,
everybody's
now,
birthday.
now I
When
want
is
to
your
try and figure
first
this
Yeah,
out.
I have no
signature?
idea. It's this one right here, in blue. I have no idea. It just looks
Let's
like an
go
O
get-
and a D.
should I get
Hope it
Jeff?
all
Just-
worked
yeah,
out.
show it to them and ask
Come
them.
here. I,
There you go.
It's going to bug me.
It's gonna bug me. I
Ah,
don't
I
know
wanted
who
to
it is.
guess.
All right,
Well,
while
think
she's
about it.
doing
You have
that,
time to guess.
While
Oh,
she's
yeah.
doing that, go to North American Banking Company. They've got 6 locations around the Twin Cities. They're in Roseville, which is Crisco's homeland, 50th and France, Hastings, Woodbury, Shoreview, and Maple Grove, my homeland. Like I said, 6 locations around the Twin Cities, and they all are going to treat you that same way. When you walk through the door, you're part of the community at North American Banking Company. They started in 1998 with that mission where you were going to know your banker, and your banker was going to know you. A lot has changed since 1998, but that has not. The things that have changed, though, mobile, online, they always do that stuff as well, of course. Go to nabanco.com/KS95 for any information you want about North American Banking Company, or just swing into any of those 6 locations around the Twin Cities and become part of my community, their community at North American Banking Company. Again, nabanco.com/KS95. North American Banking Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Tell them Wes sent you. Thank you very much. Easy for me to say. Well, who is the signature?
Our newest sales guy, David Jans.
Oh,
makes
boy.
sense.
CJ!
That makes sense. He seems sloppy.
Terrible.
He seems
signature.
sloppy.
I was about to say Dave. I thought Dave when you
Yep.
said Dan. I was like, is it Unitan? And no.
No,
No,
he said he told me
emailed me.
yesterday he wasn't going to do it.
No,
was
he
like,
emailed me already. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he
Unitan
checked
said
in on me
F
and my
off.
colonoscopy. Did
I
he?
don't care about your birthday.
Oh, that's fair. Did I tell you randomly I went walking with Brooks and Jess and Rachel over the weekend? We went to this taco spot over by Badea Makaska,
Mhm.
and sitting across from us, I get a photo, and it's Dave Unitan and his wife just sitting
That's
there. He sends a
hilarious.
photo, and I go, did he walk by? They're in the corner sitting there having dinner or lunch,
What-
and they're just, it was crazy.
Did you guys take another lap and then go? Or
No, they
was,
didn't want to.
No.
Yeah.
So you guys were trying to find coffee and then you ended up at tacos?
Well, because the
That's the
coffee
best
place-
coffee you could ever
Yeah.
get is
It is.
tacos.
And even funnier, guess
How
what
do you-
they didn't get? Tacos.
Coffee.
No, they didn't get coffee and they didn't get tacos. They got breakfast at the taco place. I was like,
What
oh.
was it, like Mexican breakfast?
Yeah, kind of like that. She got chorizo. Jess got chorizo in hers, and then
Sounds
That's
good.
funny.
yeah,
So you want to train for T-ball on Saturday, huh?
train for T-ball. What does that mean?
Your T-ball of walking.
T-ball of walking 5Ks.
Listen, at any point I should have been dead. So the T-ball of
I
walking.
know. I just
I
like.
know it's funny. You're giving me crap, but I'm saying I had to start with the T-ball. But if you noticed, I have quickly elevated out of the T-ball very fast.
You are.
What is your average everyday walking now? I mean, it's crazy.
I was lazy as hell yesterday with the
you were-
colonoscopy, but I could have gone out. My brother's like, just don't. And I was like, oh, God, he's going to pepper me with
Well,
just
what
don't.
if you were walking and like, oh, Daisy?
I know he
Oh.
wasn't wrong. So yesterday and the day before was a lot of moving parts of my butt, but so I just didn't do anything those days. But up to that, I think every day leading up to for that past 3 was 6. So I'll go out today for 6 or more, probably more, just because I want to keep up with the pace of what I've been doing. Because 6 has become very, very easy for me now.
That's great.
Like just like it's
How
so-
fast do you do it?
Typically about an hour and a half, hour
Okay.
and 15 minutes or something like that between those times. And so I'm going to try to go fast today. The problem I'm having is the first 5K I did was Wes's 5K at the Lookout. And I've ended up walking away from the group. Well, all the group keeps jumping in and joining me. And like the girls
Yeah.
are joining me, and I walk at a pretty fast pace.
Well, you have
And
long legs.
They join the 10K, and I just get zoned out and go. And I'm like, oh,
I bet
do
they
gotta
will,
slow
though. Like,
down?
Jess, that's going to do it with you. She can walk faster. We were just walking and talking. We weren't, like, trying to actually go hard. So,
But like Christy is going, and
Well,
I know
she's an
got,
elf, so
she's
she's
got
got tiny
little
little
elf
legs.
yeah,
legs.
that's little tiny legs.
So I'm gonna have to, if I'm gonna stay with her, and I feel bad if you sign up to walk with me. Like, do I?
No,
do I stay
you
with
go
you?
at your
just-
pace.
own
This
pace.
is your
Okay.
thing because
Okay.
it's like for me with running. Everyone like, oh, let's run together. I'm like, no, I don't want to run with you because I go at my pace,
Yeah.
and I'm the opposite. I'm probably a slower runner than you. I'm not gonna just try and keep up and have my heart rate at 200 maxed out.
do you guys ever use, speaking of all this workout stuff, you ever use Google and you hope it's going to give you the answer you want and then it doesn't? You're like, F you, Google. I put this in yesterday and I had to look it up real quick. I put in, is weightlifting or getting 10,000 steps a day more important for your health? And it said, both.
Yes.
Both. Do a combination of both. I'm like, bleep
Every
you.
other day.
Bleep you. I go to the gym 5 days a week. I don't
You
want to
wanna
hear
know
to do
the
10,000 steps.
hypothetical.
Yes. I don't want you to tell me to keep walking on top of that. Get blasted.
Dude, I'm not even joking though. I looked it up for like, training for the half marathon, and every other day, Des is dead on. Every other day, it's do a big walk
Mhm.
and then work out upper body.
Train, yep.
Do a bigger walk, and they said because the upper body you almost need just as importantly as the walking, because it strengthens up everything. So then you get into like a whole rhythm. And I was like, I have not been working out upper body in a long time.
I mean, doing the muscle strength. I mean, all that is so important, especially as we're getting older. It keeps everything like it is so important, especially for women. They're saying so. I don't want to brag, but I'm gonna.
I'm gonna be that guy.
Not one, but 2 days in a row did I do a Peloton workout. I went home yesterday, even after being so ticked about having to leave a full cart at Costco because my credit card wasn't working. So I had the wrong one. I did a workout.
Like
Let's
the brownies of biking.
Totally.
So-
The brownies. It is. And all I've been doing is 20-minute workouts. The first one, though, is sweating my ass off.
The Tiger Scouts.
Yesterday's one, I was like, that one wasn't my favorite. I need it to be harder. So I'm just saying, I'm starting there, going to try to do a week, and then I'm going to start all the weights. I have a whole gym set up. I'm like,
Oh,
why
I
am
wish
I
I
not
had that.
doing any of that? I need to get out there and just get my muscles moving.
I don't know if you'd use it at your house.
And that's the thing. I really don't. And I don't even want to try to get one because I know I will maximize by going with Isaiah and
Of
working
course.
out. Because if I got it at home, I'd be like, well, I don't know. What do I do? Do I lift the
You're like,
bench up
"Okay."
a little bit? Do I
But
not lift the
if
bench
you
up
just
a
got
little
a
bit?
couple sets of weights, he and I were talking about it, like you could just, while you're downstairs in your man cave
body
watching
weight.
You'll never
TV.
do it.
I
Body
don't
weight.
think I will.
You don't think
That's a
so?
special
Wes knows
special
me.
person that wants to do it. Like, I don't even like to go for walks in my neighborhood. If we're going to go for a walk, I want to do what you did last week and go like downtown. If I get in my car and I make myself go there, I will actually do the activity. If you're like, oh, let's just go for a walk in the neighborhood. And we have great paths in Maple Grove.
Yeah,
Every
why
goes-
don't you?
every single day. And I'm like, believe
Eating
that. I'm not
coils.
doing it.
It has made me contemplate moving to Maple Grove. Like, not
The
even
tra-
just
the
to, like,
trails out
like,
there?
the
There's
trails. I
trails.
used to live out there.
Oh,
I used
yeah.
to live out in Maple Grove for a little
forgot.
while with my former
I love
friend.
a good walking trail.
But everything, my brother used to go for 5-6 mile walks every day because that was just like his way to clear his mind. And I was like, there are trails around our house. You could still probably go get some
So
walks
good
in.
for your mind, body, and soul.
I know. Yeah.
I asked a source. I'm not going to say what it is because I guess that annoyed a listener. But
I know.
if I had to pick one for overall health, whether it's 10K steps or strength training, had to pick one, strength training wins.
I thought it might, but
Muscle longevity, metabolic health, injury prevention, bone density, higher calorie burn over time. Obviously 10K steps does matter for your heart health and
My
daily
former
movement.
trainer,
Isaiah, I'm coming in this week.
My former trainer, who was I think she has done like won world competitions. She's a female bodybuilder. She's
Wow.
insanely strong. And her thing always was, you got to lift your ass out of bed someday.
it's
and running
true.
isn't going to help that. You're going to have to get your ass out of bed someday and be able to stand up.
Muscles.
You're going to have strength your whole life. So you always need to be able to, even if it's not a lot of weight, you always need to be doing weights. So I enjoy it. I don't enjoy cardio. I go through like little spurts where I don't mind it, but I never love it. When I used to run 20 years ago, I liked it.
Oh,
I hate everything about it now. So now, and I like to go to the gym.
I like the Peloton thing. I mean, once I get into it, sometimes, I go through every, year or so, I have a little spurt. Hopefully it lasts longer. But I like it because you can crank it up so high that you're working so hard. I would feel like I'm getting more of a muscle workout than cardio.
That was my cardio that I loved was,
yeah.
What's the one? Spin.
Oh, yeah, that I used to do that
Yeah.
at the firm. Did you go to the firm back in the day?
I didn't, no.
Oh, it was
That's why, as far as strength training goes, I much prefer a class environment because I just don't get mentally stimulated enough lifting, just doing sets of 10 or whatever, and just like on my own. I get bored. Like, and then I'm doom scrolling in between sets, and it's like, oh, whoops, so it took too long. Where running, at least, like, you can get the runner's high, and you can all those things.
Don't get that.
See, I don't get a runner's high. I get a buffet high. Like if I'm at a buffet and I get the
I just would rather get high.
Okay, so speaking of food, since we're going to go to that
kidding.
transition, that's funny. But I had to share this story with you guys, but I'm not allowed to say it on the air, and she doesn't listen to our podcast, thankfully, so Marie won't hear back. If you never put this on her social media or anything like that. Do you know what she did on Sunday? I told you how she has 100 things listed on Marketplace, right?
Yes,
she has
she's
100
out of
things. I
control.
told these guys this yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
100 things. She goes and picks things up for free.
Do any of them
and flips
move?
them? Yeah,
All the time.
nonstop selling stuff. She's running to Applebee's
She's got her spot.
a couple times a day to sell things to people. So she stopped at a place in Maple Grove that I don't even know what they had. She's like, oh, I got to run and get this on Sunday. And I was watching TV or whatever. And she comes back and she goes, look what else they had. She had a bag. They had a bunch of crap up by their curb. So she took a few things, including not one, not two, but 4 boxes of Girl Scout cookies that were unopened. Would you take Girl Scout cookies from somebody's curb that were unopened and still sealed and come home and then eat them? There were 2 different caramel delights and 2 lemonade whatever ones.
But wait, did a Girl Scout just drop them off for them?
No,
because they
someone else's. Yeah,
I'm assuming they put them out because they had she took a picture of it. They had like a
free
rug or whatever laying out there that said free, and there was like a bunch of these boxes
Girl
of
Scout cookies.
And she ate a whole container of them on Sunday, and she's not dead, so obviously they didn't poison them. But who takes somebody's free Girl Scout cookies from a curb?
I'll be honest with you, they're like $7 a box now.
That is insanity, though. You don't take somebody's free food from a curb.
But if it's unopened, untouched, I get it. I'm 100% with you.
If you guys wouldn't have been, I thought of this right away. If you guys wouldn't have been with us, Brooks and Crisco, when we were in Nashville, she would have 100% taken that Taco Bell that was sitting on that couch.
Oh, yeah.
No. Ew.
That Taco Bell, it was sealed.
in the garbage bag.
But it was still sealed.
No, it wasn't.
top.
It was sitting on top of the garbage can, but it was sealed with the Taco Bell bag.
Would she have tried to sell it or eat it?
She would have tried to eat it. She would have opened it and seen if anything was wrong with it.
I thought you were going to say she took the Girl Scout cookies and already flipped them for $5 instead of $7 a box.
Is Marketplace super easy to do? Like, because
No.
I've never sold anything.
It's easy. It's annoying.
Yeah, you have to be willing to put in the effort.
You have to have
it's a lot.
patience.
Though, like, do they take money away from you like
No.
eBay? Oh, well, shoot.
No, unless I think if you sell it online, like an online transaction is different. I think they take a small portion then, like eBay.
This is
But-
Craigslist.
But
It's
if
all
it's
just up.
if it's local, then no, not at all.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
No, I mean,
Only if they handle the transaction element.
That
I
is
just don't know.
hilarious.
Like Girl Scout cookies. I'm like, okay, Marie, you don't need Girl Scout cookies that bad that you're going to take somebody's
Well, if they're
hand-me-down Girl Scout
free,
cookies.
I kind of wish she had eaten the Taco Bell now.
We
It makes for a
wanted
better
somebody
story.
to because the three of
Yeah.
us were egging it on, and she's like, God, who would do that?
She 100. If you guys would have been there, she would have opened that up and seen if everything was in pristine condition.
I
as
Could
you
you
need.
imagine
I
she
also-
fakes it? She has to bring her stuff back to the room. She's like, I'll meet you guys there. Totally. Just comes back and has nacho cheese in the corner of her mouth. She's like, what? I didn't know. It wasn't good at all. Totally. But we thought confidently somebody left it there for somebody to walk by and take it. Because
I bet,
it was
like-
completely, it was somebody delivering to that building and they just didn't.
Probably
take
at
it.
night, and the drunk people in Nashville, let's be honest, what was happening? They
They
ordered
already
Taco Bell
passed
DoorDash, they
out.
passed out, and the guy's like, I'm not dealing with this, and he just set it
Yep.
there. I guarantee that's what it was.
Yep.
Sorry, Pizza Luce. I used to do that to you all the time.
Well, I mean,
I
when
get
I,
charged for it no matter what,
You
and they
fall
still got
asleep?
tipped. But
when I worked at
Oops.
Domino's and I would have to do deliveries from time to time, I would do that all the time. If you prepaid, I'm like, I'll leave it by your steps. It's not my problem. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
yours.
It is funny now how I always, anytime I order food now, it's the deliver to the door. So then every now and then if you order like pizza from a place like Domino's and they're like, we're here. And I'm like, oh,
Domino's
that's
is
right.
big. They want you to continue to
Yeah.
have that, interaction with people. They want you to be social.
Oh, hardcore. They'll stand outside, like on my doorbell cam. If they bring it, they'll just sit there, and I'm like, I'll talk through the Roku doorbell. I'm like, you can just leave it on the steps. And they went, nope.
No.
And I went,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I'm saying I'm not going to come out. Which this is like COVID times. I'm not going to come out. You can totally, even through COVID, they were like, no, we'll stay. And the craziest thing they would do is put a little like square on your steps, set the pizza on the square,
Mhm.
have you come out and grab it. They'd stay far enough back
Oh.
for COVID rules. You'd grab the pizza. They go, have a good one. And then they'd come up and pick up the square and walk away.
Well, then they got disposable ones, so those
Yes.
squares.
So
Yeah,
they
so
can
you don't have to
like
do that.
take it, yeah.
Because that was the worst part. You would show up and like your steps are all wet or snowy.
Yeah,
and
then
you're
you're
like, what do
it's
I do with this?
ruined.
Like you're gonna have to come to the door because I don't want to just set this on the frozen steps. So they have disposable little things
Which,
you set there.
Good for them, though, in a world of like everybody else is like, sweet, I'll drop that stuff off. I mean, you see any DoorDash driver or anybody do it, they just fling that crap on the steps now.
And that's why
Well-
they didn't at Domino's for a long time didn't want to use Uber Eats or DoorDash or
Yeah.
anything that because they're like we
Quality.
have a standard in which we want to keep up,
Mhm.
and they're not going to do it. If
What
you work
is it
for us,
like being able to get things delivered to your home?
Oh, right.
you get
Is
nothing.
that like
Well,
You
I-
have it now, don't you?
I think there's certain during COVID,
I just
some
wouldn't want to.
restaurants
It's
in
so
River
far away.
Falls did.
yeah, the delivery fees I'm sure would be not worth it.
Right, but then they don't anymore. So I think some of our neighbors said there's certain, I don't know if it's Uber Eats or Instacart or whatever it
DoorDash.
is, or DoorDash. There's a couple that do, but like we don't even just have a pizza place that'll deliver.
I'm
Just,
gonna-
hey, I'd like to order a pizza. I miss those days.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
Because-
do,
No,
just
but
calling the
here's
pizza place.
why. Any of them that you order, absolutely, whether you're a member, non-member, you get absolutely slammed. You could go get a $55 order or $25 order at Taco Bell,
Mhm.
and if you get it through the app, it's $40. If you
So I don't
get
want it through the
pizza-
app. I
Well, that's
just
what I'm
want to
saying.
call
Even
the
if you-
pizza
even if
place
you
and
call
order.
the pizza place, they'll give you a deal. But all their delivery drivers, they're going through DoorDash and doing all this other stuff. It's $10+ every time you order something now.
Jeez, yeah, that
The-
is crazy.
I
You
can
know-
tell. I'm 50 years old. I've never ordered food to my house
You know,
yet.
it's so funny. My buddy Dante, who you guys met at the Lookout, we went out after, and anytime we go out, and usually he'll just like crash at my place instead of Ubering and stuff
Yeah.
because he's in South St. Paul. He always
Wolfpackers.
he always times out his food. Like he'll order ahead of time, order his drunk food basically.
Like before he even gets
Like,
home.
yeah, as we're still at the bars.
That's
like
neat.
so it's
Oh, I
ready
love
for
that.
him. Sometimes he doesn't time it out well.
'Cause
Sometimes
you
we
need
tried
it to
it.
hit. You
My-
need whatever it is. I can't believe you never ordered it.
I've never done it. My buddy Dude Foods that Crisco, he had done it before. We'd be out downtown Milwaukee. He would order things and his other Uber. Like I'd pay for the Uber home from
Mhm.
downtown. He would
Oh, he would
order
order
the
his
Uber to
Uber,
my
yep.
house and his food
Yep.
to my house so that the Uber and whatever
Yep.
DoorDash was there at the same time so then he could eat his burger because it was 20 minutes back to his house from mine. He would try to time it out. Well, there was one time the food didn't get there on time. It got
no.
delayed.
Yeah, that's
And
risky.
Yeah, and Uber was waiting for him. He sent me like 67 texts. If you eat my food, I'll effing kill you. I'm coming tomorrow morning to get it all. Don't touch my burgers.
You ate
he
it,
was
didn't
drunk.
you?
Oh, of course. I took a bite out of everything and put it all back in the fridge for him.
That's so funny.
He was so mad. He paid like $40 in burgers, and I took a bite out of each one of them.
Oh,
He'll order enough to have some the next day. I love that.
dude,
I
I
mean,
can't even imagine what I'd order drunk if I ordered like White Castle. I would for sure get
Oh,
the
we-
crave case.
I was telling Des this yesterday. I know we're talking about food and everything, but to transition to the expense of all that,
Oh yeah.
Marie had to break it down for me what I've spent in restaurants, and I think I had said for the month of March, which can't be accurate.
There's
It's
absolutely
got to be
no
since
way.
the first of the year. She's like, You and Crisco and Des go to lunch all the time. You've spent $2,400
Why is
going
that her
out
business?
to eat.
Yeah.
And I said,
Scram.
hey,
Like,
little.
When you said it like that, though, I was like, oh, shit.
I know.
I don't want to spend
The first
$2,400 anymore.
We can cut it
Yeah.
way down.
For
Totally
sure.
fine. Nobody's going to
Like
be
a
mad about
once
it.
a week
Like,
situation.
my God, that's like the one
That's
thing
a
of joy you have in your
And
life.
I told her that. I said, listen, Marie, you struggle
That's
with.
it. And she's like, listen, you save on flipping things on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. You've made more than $2,400.
Let me have this.
You
Yeah.
already take so much of my money. Why do you care?
I said to her more, and it's probably meaner than the way you just said it. I should say it that way. But I said, I get it. You have agoraphobia, which if you don't know, that's afraid of leaving the house.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
she would
doesn't
be
love to.
perfectly happy if she worked from home and just sat at home or in our
Dude,
yard
it
and
gives me
never,
joy
ever
to
left.
go
And
out.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm social, Maria. I can't do that. And she's like, I understand. I'm just saying maybe instead of 4 days a week, you down to 1 day a
We
week.
did get
Okay,
a
but
little
that's
out
not
of
a good
control.
balance. Like, that's not like nobody says go
Yeah,
from 4
you
to
say
1.
2 to 3.
Go to 4 to 2. We can cut it in half. I'm totally fine with that. Or we can do 1. It's just funny to be like, I know that brings you pure joy, but maybe once a month,
Maybe
Wesley. Once
maybe-
a month would be
But
good
when you
enough.
think in 3 months that you've spent $2,400, that
It's
is kind of.
ridiculous.
Have you, first of all, don't even ask what my yearly one was on DoorDash when I was at my heaviest. Don't ask.
Well,
me.
now
It
we
was
have to.
Now
definitely
I
you said
wanna
it.
know.
Now you have to say
$10,000 probably.
10,000?
It was probably over $10,000.
Isn't
Number
it
2,
funny?
has anybody looked at the world? We are literally in a shit show. So let's go out and enjoy things that we want to enjoy. Because
I
we
know,
don't know
but
when
the-
it's over.
But that's what she points out to me. Like, is it that enjoyable, or is doing things like going to Germany to visit your son enjoyable? Like, that's
You still do that.
I'm gonna do that, yes. But wouldn't it be nice to have a retirement plan and do those things? That's all she's saying. She's
Call
like,
the
no, I get it.
401k,
I get
Marie.
it.
You have one.
By
I
the
don't
way,
have
that don't look at
I got taken away from
Don't
me.
look at your phone.
What?
it'll be fine. It bounces. That's
Don't
like,
look at your 401.
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
Oh, God.
we've been down and up.
Ignorance
I
is
can't
bliss.
even think
God.
about that.
I looked
It'll
at it and I was
bounce
like,
back.
oh, I'm going to show, because Roman got an HSA finally, and he's all excited. I go, let me show you.
I
Yeah,
know,
I'm
but
not looking.
they'll look in 2 weeks and be like, look, I'm rich beyond belief. And then 2 weeks later, you're poor again.
You're
And then
like,
you're
oh,
rich again.
God.
And then you're poor
Yeah.
again. That's the market. You
Speaking
just
of-
don't even bother.
Speaking of HSA, you ever see the things that, like, I get targeted ads all the time for random things that are HSA eligible,
Mm-mm.
like
Don't get
video
any of
gaming
those.
chairs, because it's
What?
a computer chair.
Oh, good.
Like
Lord.
the things that you
Speaking
can
of
get
going out
away
and
with,
eating, maybe you should go out a little bit more if you're getting HSA.
right?
Themed idea.
But no, like
Here's a toilet
That's
seat.
smart for a company, though.
Weird.
They're like, you
Yeah.
can use your health savings account.
there's so many things that you can get away with, like weighted blankets and
I hated my weighted blanket. It's in a
yeah,
bag.
Oh, I like that.
I told myself I liked it, and then
I don't. I didn't.
I like it. I don't like having to fold it.
You know what
can
pisses
put
me
it
off about
away.
it?
Like I'm like, where do I put this?
You know what pisses me off about my weighted blanket? I'm pretty sure it's going to ruin the drawer it's in right now. Because when you pull it out, the whole drawer, like, it's
dude.
so much weight on
It's
it.
so
When it
heavy.
gets out on the end, I'm like,
I hated taking mine off of my bed because it was so heavy. I'm like, God, why did I want this on me?
I never
and so
got
then
one.
so then I literally have it in a bed. You can have mine if you want to wash it. I
Well,
well,
don't
the
you're
mind
kids-
different
wash it.
sizes. She can't have yours.
Well, no, it was just like, oh, you have a bigger
I'm like,
bed.
No, and you have different weights by
Stop.
your body.
You had it a long time
It
ago,
was like
too.
25 pounds. It was the average one.
Yeah,
I
that's way
said.
too big for her. I think Marie's is like,
I think
Oh, what?
she's had Taylor on top of her before.
well,
so
there's
I
that.
think-
No, I just know, like, when I had to do it, you had to fill out the thing
Nux.
I don't
by
know.
your body weight and by your size
Nuts.
for what
Nuts.
one made sense, because otherwise, yeah, somebody like Des can't be under the same one you or I
It
can be
was
under
just,
because it's
I was
so
like,
heavy.
even the one they told me was suggested for my body, I was like,
So heavy.
so heavy.
See,
it just
I
felt
like
like it
that
was hurting
comfort.
my. I know
Oh.
this sounds as old as humanly possible. I feel like it was throwing my hip out of place.
And it's supposed to be for anxiety
'Cause
and
I'm a
everything.
side sleeper, and I felt like my entire right hip. I'm like, dude, I think and it wasn't physical activity. I'll tell you that much. At that time, I was like, my whole entire right side hurts. What is happening? It was from my weighted blanket.
Oh, a little too much weight
A
for
little
you.
Too much weight.
It
Yeah.
happens.
You could get. I know I've seen some mattresses are HSA.
I mean, that
Eligible.
all honestly makes sense.
Garmin products. I should have
Damn it.
could have done that.
Oh.
Could have got my Garmin.
I'm over
but
my bed, by the way.
They're only specific ones though.
I'm over my bed. I tried to talk
Really?
myself out of getting the new one. Remember, I'm like, I don't think I'm going to. I
Uh-oh.
laid on that the
You
entire
need a new
3-day
one?
weekend with the colonoscopy. I don't need it this second, so I will wait until there's a good deal
With
down
your
the road
HSA.
with my HSA. I'm like, I just don't like this bed anymore. It's
Do you-
just 500 pounds on that bed for a long time really did a number on it. I
Yeah.
don't think it was the bed's fault. I think it was my fault.
Well, it's time for a new one. Good fresh bed, fresh
Yeah.
start, all the good things.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a mattress should
It's
always
been
be
10
some.
years.
You need some strange every
Yeah,
once in a
yeah.
while. Just to change it up to see what you really like. I get sick of my mattress all the time, and ours is new.
Yeah, that's what
but
I'm
I
saying.
just go then
That is
sleep
true.
downstairs, or I go sleep in a different bed, and then I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I do like my bed again.
But there's so many good deals now. Truly, they're like you can get the ones that are just shipped to you or whatever, and now half of them are in stores, so you could just be like, I want to try the.
I want to
purple
go
one, or-
to whatever damn company puts the mattress in the bag and sucks it down to the size of
Oh, right.
Oh, I know.
like a very
And it
small
just
tube,
goes,
and they poof, and it opens up. I'm like, how do you do that? I want to go and watch you do that. I have to see how that works.
It is amazing.
Oh, have you guys seen? I've been getting these targeted ads. They're called marshmallow comforters.
Oh, I
Anybody-
did see
I'm
that.
like-
That looks. They have a marshmallow pillow too.
I'm like, I think I need to order a
Dude, why are we
marshmallow
so
comforter.
easily manipulated.
It's
It
kind of like I
looks-
saw Al from Home Improvement, and there's this hose, and you don't have to have a
Dude,
coil
that
thing
hose
anymore.
is
Use the hose, and you
amazing.
let it go, and it all just coils and goes into a ball. Over
Dude,
right
it's
by
just
your
the greatest hose
It's
of
a
all time.
hose.
If you
Oh,
want
I need
really
that
good,
hose.
if you
It's
want
so
really good
amazing.
stuff,
On my boat.
anything Al Borland from Tool Time sold, I swear to God, every time I'm like, I want it.
He tricks us every time.
Every time I
Damn
go, because
him.
you know why? Because you were the trustworthy one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You were always Tim the Toolman Taylor's fixer.
Yeah.
You always went, oh boy, Tim's at it again. Let me fix it.
Yeah.
Like he was the straight guy in that. And you're like, oh, this is so funny. Him and his flannel. If he sells a flannel
Got it.
shirt, I'm buying it.
I
For
bet
sure.
he has.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Al for sure has sold
Al.
that. Yeah, but that hose, like that. You've seen that same ad, you're like,
Dude.
I need that, right?
That's a sitcom idea, by the way. The real life of Al Borland. Like, what is his life? We saw Tim and we saw their family.
I think Boar is in it.
no, but
already.
I think wouldn't it be great if you did this show in the perspective and he's just this wild man?
Well, it's kind of like look at
Maybe
behind the scenes
Sam-
of Full House.
Yeah.
I mean, look at what
Real
Uncle
life.
Joey, Alanis Morissette, said what he was doing behind
real
when he wasn't on
naughty.
camera.
Wasn't
You know?
that ironic?
Don't
There
you
was, I
think?
think there was a meme I saw on Facebook recently about that, by the way. Like, imagine if you were the kids, Danny Tanner's kids that found out later in real life, you found out about Alanis Morissette's song and you were looking at Uncle Joey like,
Think
Hmm.
about that. Think about that was one of the greatest breakup albums, probably the
Ever.
greatest breakup album ever. And it was about the dude who went, cut it out, and had a puppet up his, like a hand up a puppet's butt side.
And didn't you remember the moment you learned that it was about him? I was like,
You didn't believe
in
it.
what world?
No, no way. Now we're just making crap up. That was my first bit of fake news I thought was out there.
yeah.
I was like, fake news,
For
AI,
sure.
long before all that. And he's like this.
Oh.
He's sitting there going, not Uncle Jesse this time. Thank you.
In my
Yeah.
Blackhawks jersey, I would never do such things.
Oh God, he tricked you. That's what I'm saying. I bet you Al Borland's show would be great. There'd be, and then he'd always be trying to sell you the hose on there again. He's like, ladies, I got a hose that won't.
We got to
uncoil
stop
for
saying
you."
hose. We are sounding so Minnesotan.
hose,
Hose.
hose. He's like
Hose.
boats
Okay.
and hose.
Why don't we just say bye?
Oh, okay, bye.
Okay, bye.